I'll drive.
Go ahead without me.
The cartel keeps its high-value prisoners at a camp up in the mountains called La Cárcel del Pueblo. Liberate the prisoners and find out what they know about the disappearances.
Got some high-profile inmates in there.
Might be safest to approach from high ground. Watch your background once we start throwing lead. Freeing those prisoners is priority. Let's go.
Back it up, back it up. Going on mid-unit. Engaging Derkaoui.
¡Mierda! ¡Chingar la madre! ¡Hay un putero de soldados gringos acá! ¡Háganlo!
Target down.
Cover! Get the cover! Watch it, that thing's about to blow. We got a sniper, get down! Oh, he's dead. You're gonna be alright, you hear me? I'm on the way.
Thanks.
Sniper! Fucking sniper's got a 0. Target down.
Fucking hell.
Sniper's got
Getting
us
down.
targeted.
The cell doors must... Hey, I need your help with something. We've been trying to figure out what happens to the people who disappear in San Mateo.
What happens to them is el pozolero.
The stew maker? But what does he do with the bodies? Where are they?
He takes the corpses and stuffs them into oil drums, then covers them with lejía. What's the English?
Lye. Caustic soda.
Sí, sosa cáustica. Within a few days, the bodies in the oil drums, well, there are no bodies left to find.
So now we've got a name. We need more info on El Pozolero. A way to go after him. He's the only one who can lead us to any of the remains.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
Hear anything on El Pozolero? We got a description of a truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside and anybody putting back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it.
All right, I'm in. Tango's dead. Enemy reinforcements incoming.
According to our intel, there's a cartel
Looks like they're
death
filling
truck
truck.
that collects corpses across San Mateo and delivers them to someone called El Pozolero. Intercept the truck and force the driver to give up El Pozolero's location.
Eyes on the road, you just hit a civilian.
Hang on, I'll drive.
There are a lot of lights and switches
Watch
up
it,
here.
they're on to you. Man, you'll never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Eyes on the truck. We need this fucker alive.
He's already got a loading back full of goddamn bodies.
Out of the car now.
Say the word, boss.
Engaging.
¡Gringos, hijos de su puta madre! ¡Métanle en la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos! ¡Necesitamos espera! ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a sacarle a quien manda! ¡Disparen!
Silencio. Marcha.
Okay, we're still good.
Listo, ustedes ganan.
You El Pozzolero?
For serious? Fuck no, I'm not that Diablo. I just drive the truck, güey. Nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Morillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozzolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero we should never found out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozzolero's real name, Raul Murillo. He also gave up Pozzolero's location.
Outstanding. I'll run Murillo's name and send you whatever background I can find.
This one's weird, Bowman. These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozzolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
We just got a file transfer from Bowman. Looks like she was able to dig up some...
When I was a kid, we used to live over the train tracks. Every time a train went past, I would run into my mother's bed, and she'd assure me there was no such thing as monsters. She was such a liar. El Pozzolero, also known as the Stew Maker. Sometimes the cartel needs a dead body to completely disappear without a trace. In such cases, they ship the cadavers off to San Mateo. The first thing El Pozzolero does is place the bodies inside a barrel, which he fills with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, then covers the drums, stirring occasionally. After 24 hours, there's nothing left but a thick sludge, a stew. He pours this into a pit. Any leftover teeth or bone fragments he smashes into dust. Last year, more than 300 people disappeared in San Mateo. Their families have no idea if their loved ones are alive or dead. They can't have proper burials, they can't have closure. The only one who knows what truly happened to these people is El Pozzolero, the monster who melted them.
Background on El Pozzolero. I don't like this. We've got no idea what we're walking into.
I'm getting, tense, you know? Kind of like a little nervous.
Like Bowman said, there are a lot of variables in play.
There ain't a lot of variables. We just don't know what they are, so we're taking everything into account. We need a covert way in. I want to see El Pozzolero before he sees us.
We've got a location on El Postolero. Go and get this bastard and bring him to me. He's got a lot to answer for.
You figure El Pozolero is like wild man crazy or like genius crazy? My guess, El Pozolero is going to be a completely normal, completely rational guy. He looks like your Mexican uncle or something. Whatever he does with the bodies, wherever they go, to him it's just as simple as washing the dishes. Well, that's about the scariest fucking scenario you could have come up with. Now I'm expecting we're gonna go find El Pozolero in the middle of all this wilderness with a goddamn ranch house and a white picket fence, mowing his motherfucking lawn. And then he'll be like, hey y'all, come check out my garden. You know how hard it is to grow daffodils out here? And just as we bend down to sniff the goddamn daffodils, he takes a fucking weed whacker to our faces, chops our fucking faces off, and just shreds them like chugga 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 splat.
Well, that was very detailed, Holt. And though you may not be 100% accurate in your theory, I agree that we should proceed with caution.
Well, I appreciate that, boss. I knew a kid in college who was a weed dealer. All he ever did was smoke his own weed.
Lesson number 4. Never get high on your own supply.
Why the hell is it so hard for these guys to follow that rule?
Maybe they're in their line of work because they like the product. Like working for a brewery or something.
I heard those guys get free beer at lunchtime.
Okay, maybe I understand why they don't follow rule number 4.
So an Army Ranger, a Recon Marine, a SEAL, and a Delta operator are sitting around a campfire. Here we go. The Ranger, being a Ranger, starts bragging about how tough he is. "You think you guys are tough?" he says. "I've parachuted behind enemy lines, done a 50-mile night march, and killed a dozen terrorists with my bare hands." The Recon Marine is like, "Man, that ain't shit. I've landed on a beach in the dark, marched 60 miles without stopping, and killed 50 terrorists with my bare hands."
Marines can talk? I call bullshit.
Anyway, the SEAL is like, "Bitch, please. I've swam 70 miles from a submarine, landed on a beach, marched 80 miles without stopping, and then strangled a whole damn terrorist camp with my bare hands." The SEAL gives him all this big shit-eating grin and turns to the Delta operator. "Top that," he says. The Delta guy doesn't say a word. He just shakes his head and keeps on stirring the coals of the fire with his dick.
There's so much coke stashed around here. I'll bet farmers just find that shit at random.
Yeah, they're out herding llamas or whatever, and boom, there's a big-ass pile of coke.
These farmers must run like hell when they find those things.
You stick a brick under their ponchos before they start running.
You know, when I signed on for this op, I never imagined we'd be stealing vaccines and shutting down a relief agency.
For real. This NGO is some diabolical shit. Here we are trying to help these people, but it feels like we're the bad guys. Don't lose sight of the fact that the only reason the cartel is doing this is because they're using the locals for their own ends.
What's the alternative? We let these people starve? They've got nothing, man. And the government isn't going to step in. You and I both know that.
I hear you, but if we do nothing, the cartel's going to use these people as soldiers, farmers, and mules. Santa Blanca's going to work them like dogs and then spread more misery across the U.S. and South America. What I'm saying is that there is no easy answer. If there were, the cartel wouldn't have gotten this powerful in the first place.
Hey, what is that quinoa stuff they grow around here?
It's like a grain, kind of. It's high in protein.
Is it good?
Oh, don't go there, man. My ex used to cook that crap all the time. It's rabbit food.
I'll eat vegetables. I'll have like a salad or something.
You use it, like, instead of rice, you know? Like, mix it with a...
Instead of rice?
No, listen. You ever eat wood chips?
No.
Quinoa tastes the way you think wood chips would taste.
I think it's fine. But in a tight spot, I'd probably eat the wood chips.
You think that guy El Cardinal actually believes his own bullshit about the cartel?
Why not?
Because they torture and kill innocent people almost every damn day. How the hell do you do that with a straight face?
Because they pay him a shitload of money. Hell, I'd say nice things about you if you paid me enough.
Man, there's gotta be hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cocaine that moves through Mojocoyo every damn month.
Billions, probably.
We can burn all this shit, blow it all to Kingdom Come, but with that much money, that much business, in weeks they'll find another place to use for transit of this shit.
Damn it, dude. For a minute I felt like I was making a difference, you know? You're totally bringing me down.
Hey, at least we get to blow shit up, right? I mean, we're gonna blow some shit up.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You think La Plaga's psyop has made that many locals go over to the cartels?
I doubt it. Probably makes a lot of them turn a blind eye to Santa Blanca, but I don't think it's recruited many Bolivians who weren't forced into joining.
Still, turning a blind eye ain't the same thing as joining the rebels.
When was the last time you talked to your family?
Right before we shipped out for Bolivia. You?
I tried to call, but missed him. Probably at my son's football practice. Had to leave a voicemail.
That's rough. You miss him?
Every damn day. That don't matter. I'm still getting divorced.
The covert deployments must be the worst. Can't say where you're going, can't say when you're coming back. One day you're there, next day you're gone. I don't know how they do it.
Tell you the truth, I'm just happy I'm getting an honest divorce. Remember Kozak? Motherfucker came home and his wife cleaned out the whole goddamn house except for a single fucking chair. Cleaned out the bank account, too.
I know. I just try to make every moment count when I'm home. Give them everything I got and hope it's enough.
And now y'all sad sack motherfuckers see why I'm still single. All I'm worried about back home is the lift kit I ain't yet put on my truck.
Buckle up, people. Bowman, we're boots down in Romanzo. What have you got for us?
Romanzo is a primary smuggling node for the cartel. They're using cutting-edge techniques to move product over the border, and security is tight. You'll have to gather intel on the network as you go and find ways to disrupt it.
What do we know about the asshole in charge?
The Buchon's name is El Gato. Fair warning, he's got a reputation for being unkillable.
He obviously hasn't met us yet. Got any background on him?
I'll put together what we've got and send it to you shortly.
Copy that. We'll see what else we can find out.
Just one. An unconfirmed report that El Gato set up one of his chemists with a special lab inside a Santa Blanca church.
The church?
I'm sending you the location now. You'll understand once you get there.
Bowman sending...
Your average cat, the four-legged variety, has 9 lives. El Gato has had a lot more than that. He's been shot, stabbed, garroted, blown up, burned, thrown off a building, run over by a car, half drowned. But he always comes back. He carries a locket with his father's ashes in it around his neck. Snorts it when he needs strength. Says it's better than Coke.
It's the real power that comes from death.
A packaging manager in Romanza province. He's been working for Santa Blanca since he was 16.
Background on El Gato.
The dude that thinks he can't be killed? This ought to be good.
Sniper out there. That's a kill.
Alarm over here.
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir. There's a weapons case over here.
Hey, we got a narco. Next to the container, see?
This AO is part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker.
Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics.
She's the brains, he's the brawn.
Her Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nydia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nydia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
I got 2 Sicarios.
I don't see him.
Inside the warehouse.
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Boquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Boquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler, cigarettes, alcohol, name brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Boquito could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains, Boquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita has two.
We got a couple of narcos.
Point them out.
By the checkpoint.
I got one narco, near that stack of tires.
No se confíe, pero muévase ya, hermano. Déjeme ver otra vez la luz del día.
Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun, over by the crate of comm gear.
I got 2 sicarios, over by the checkpoint.
Se vienen los plomazos de Nesa, cabrón.
No haga ruido. Anda por aquí cerca. No se vaya sin sacarme, hermano.
I heard a sicario over here, over by the parking area.
Está viendo desde el cielo, ¿lo sabe? Siéntese calmado y él se lo pagará.
We got a couple of narcos.
Tell me where.
Inside the warehouse.
Chingados, ¿qué estará haciendo mi jefecita?
We got a narco with a submachine gun. Over there, next to the container.
No se haga pendejo, sé que me entiende. Soy de la rebelión. Sáquenme. Haga lo correcto. Ande, no le cuesta nada. Quite ese candado y déjenos ser libres.
Yo, cartel heavy machine gunner. The checkpoint, over there.
¿Qué?
I think they saw you. Get to cover. Move. Just stay down, I'll be right there. We got a chopper coming in.
Ah! Fucking hell!
Necesitamos esperas. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan?
Ah, hell. Well, there's always another chopper out there somewhere, right?
Chopper, hit the dirt.
Sorry about this, brother, but I gotta have the car. Out. Let's go.
Hey.
We've got a location on El Postolero. Go and get this bastard and bring him to me. He's got a lot to answer for. We've got a location.
All right, let's roll.
Ready? Open fire.
Copy that.
Weapons free. Weapons free.
Tango down.
No mames, güey. Acabo de escuchar un tiro. Algo de todos están atacando.
Watch your step. These guys know
Dad
something.
decided to show up. The lieutenant's trying to escape. Hostile
Grenade,
killed.
move, move, move.
Damn it. Guess the rebels are gonna have to go without for a bit.
Sniper.
Get the fuck down. Shit, we got a sniper.
Shit, man down.
I got eyes on El Pozzolero. Remember, we need him alive. Manos arriba. Let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
Valió verga. ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas!
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
¡Mierda!
Helicopter,
Ahora
get
sí ya
down.
valió. ¡Madres! ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas!